Let's get it.
Welcome to the 210 Culture Podcast. Like always, I'm G.
I'm Dom.
And Donna.
We don't have a soundboard anymore, so we have to make our own audience screaming effects.
It wasn't even audience. Like they were literally just clapping.
No,
Everybody
they were
was just
cheering
clapping
too.
in the back.
No,
yeah.
they would cheer too. It was a mixture.
Yeah,
Of both.
go 210 Culture. Yeah.
It's a-
Another
yeah.
question: why aren't we using the updated intro?
Because again,
What?
nobody reminds me to upload it to the Google Drive. So that is
Yeah.
the intro that we use because I do not have it on this one
Aww.
because it was on my other Gmail that we no longer have.
Mm.
And it was on that drive. So that's why I don't have it here and I've just never uploaded it.
Hey, G, upload the new intro to the Google Drive. Here's your reminder.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
There you go.
See,
He's
why-
on
see,
point.
why
Wow.
can't y'all be like Jose?
Ah,
was
yeah.
reminding
We'll
me.
have Jose help you with everything else then.
Okay.
I won't do that, but I'll definitely remind you. Of
I'll
things.
definitely remind you.
So of course,
Rude.
this episode is live from Southtown 101 on
What,
Pub
what?
Sports Radio. Of course, sponsored by Texas
Bearded
Southside Craft Soda, home of the Texacola soda, the Limoncito soda, and the awesome commercial that is the Beeville soda. Of course, we are also sponsored by Texas Bearded Cartel. So make sure you
Jingle
get
all the
their
way.
new gear. They got brand new shirts that came out. So hit up Steve for the new shirts. And he's been bugging me because we haven't put the caps on the last like 3
What?
episodes.
What are you talking about? Look at
Um,
this.
Yeah, we're always wearing them, Steve. We just
His is turned around.
yeah, I always have mine turned around. So maybe you should make one that says like Texas Bearded Cartel on the back or Chingon or something, just for me, because you know I'm your favorite.
Hey, Poppy.
But yeah, I just have them at the house and I always forget to
Seaweed.
grab them because I just grab one hat and go, and I'm always like running late. But they're here on the table. So like there's an example of the yellow one, and I
ready?
don't know what the other one is that's facing
that.
forward. But
Bam.
For that Texas heat.
Yeah.
It's the red one, the yellow, and
That's Southtown.
Southtown.
That's just Southtown.
Southtown.
Then you got the red
yes.
one right here.
Yeah. Then
No,
you got the red one,
Yeah.
and then I think I'm wearing the
Blue one. Yeah, he's
Yes.
wearing the blue
Yes.
one.
So the blue one is my personal favorite. It's blue with the white. Mine
He's
is
a Crip.
mine's a special Fiesta one because it still
Yes.
has confetti from Easter
Mm.
in
It
the side of the
does.
hat.
For Easters.
So that's always fun. But of course, we're back again for another round,
What?
another episode. I just didn't reach out to anybody to have a guest this week, but
It's okay.
um,
We're so
of
entertaining.
course, we had Mike on last week,
Yeah.
and
Mike on the mic.
and Mike had a article with SA Current that came out
You
on
know?
Monday or Tuesday, where they were talking about how he has to deal as a business owner and dealing with cancer and having to decide to
Like,
open or not.
seriously.
That we, broke first that Sunday. So he talked about it
Not
with
a
us.
big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. And then on Friday, our boy Mike ended up showing up on CNN.
That's what I'm talking about.
So
Mhm.
he came out on national TV.
Get it.
So shout out to Mike. And then
Don't forget your friends.
Then we hung out with him yesterday.
Yeah.
I think I'm Mike's favorite person now.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You challenged him.
Yeah.
He's your favorite person? Is that what you said?
I think I'm his favorite
Oh.
person.
Oh, why do you
Uh,
say that?
I don't know. I just think he likes me after that interview.
Oh,
because you're
Well,
being
we
honest with him.
We were mentioned you yesterday, and he was like, "Jose, who?"
Oh.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Let me just take that knife out of my back.
Oh, just put it back in there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I
I'm
was
just
like,
kidding. Jose.
Sure you were.
He didn't
That's-
say that.
Yeah.
Mike's
No,
a good
well,
guy.
I guess Mike hates me now too.
Uh,
The list of food owners in San Antonio that hate me continues to grow every day.
hey, as long as you
Rick, Mike. I'm just
Yep.
kidding. Mike doesn't hate you.
Rick hates me
Caesar.
too. Don't worry.
He don't even know you.
but Mr. Diablo's though.
Which are close today. Is that
Oh,
is
wah.
that's probably why you're also not in such a good mood either.
Well, no,
My
I'm
taco
not. They
fix.
got eliminated in the first round. How could I be in a good mood? And
you
then if my boys at the Zula's Kitchen get eliminated, it's gonna be even worse.
I was gonna say they were.
Oh, I didn't. I haven't even like. we haven't even
No
looked.
spoiler alert yet. I want on my reaction needs to be
Oh my
live
God.
because I'm gonna be pissed.
Good thing we're live already.
Anticipation's going.
So of course, for those who haven't been tuning in the last 2 episodes, we're in the middle of our food truck foodie frenzy. Like Jose was mentioning earlier, last week we announced the winners of the first round, and today we're gonna announce the winners of the second round.
Get it.
To get ready for the third round. So disclaimer, I'm still gonna decide on this. We may change this, but as of right now, the voting opens at 4:00 after the podcast on Sundays, and then the voting ends on at 11:30 on the Saturday before. So, but we're thinking that it may be a little too long because we're talking about going the rest of May
Oh,
with
crap.
this. So we were kind of thinking about maybe just extending the voting to 3 days. So it'd be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. On Wednesday, we would announce the winner. Then you'd have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday we would announce the next winner.
Interesting.
And then kind of speed that up because I don't know if people are gonna have the attention span to keep up with this till May.
Right.
But people watching, what are y'all's opinions on that?
I think you should shorten it.
Yeah, I mean, because
A month seems too long.
you know what, now with everything starting to open up a little bit now, I think everybody's gonna be like, oh, I got something to do now. You know what I mean? And so now we're gonna be like, oh, we need votes so we can know who's the best food truck out there. So I mean, yeah, definitely. I think we should shorten it just so everybody can get their word in, and so we can at least see who's the best out there.
Because if we do that, then we should have a champion in like 2 weeks.
Nice.
Because we should have.
That's faster than getting my license in the mail.
Because we should have the semifinals done by Wednesday, the finals of each bracket be done next Sunday, which then we can do a Final Four special. Then we'd have the Final Four
March
done the following Wednesday,
Man,
and then that third Sunday, which we're actually gonna be gone next Sunday, so that wouldn't work anyway.
Dang.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Next week can be Mother's Day.
We're not gonna be here on
Oh.
Mother's Day.
You gonna go see your mom down there or what?
No.
We're gonna go be
Well, I don't know if it's official or not, but we're just not gonna be here.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So
Keep it under wraps.
I'll miss you guys dearly.
So
Do you miss us during the week?
He's like,
Only a little bit, and as it grows upon, you know,
Epiquito.
as the Sunday approaches, I get more and more excited because I'm like, okay, all right, and then I realize I get excited for the Jordan documentary, not to take culture. And I'm like, ah.
Please.
that's all right. It's almost over. Isn't like part 8, the final parts today?
No, it is. We're on parts 5 and 6 today of 10. So
Oh.
injected into my veins.
I thought it was
please.
7 and 8 today.
I believe it's 5 and 6 because this is the third week of it, and it goes 1 and 2, 3, 4, so 5 and 6.
Quarantine
Yeah.
life. Everything just combines together. We
He
don't even know what day it
just
is.
said that this was injected in his veins. So
Veins.
He's part of the cocaine circus.
Yes, yes, I am.
Tony
you're just
Montana.
questioning it.
Tony Montana. Tony Montana.
Yeah, it's great. You know, who cares? But I don't know like days of the week anymore. All those days of the week kind of just like blend in together.
For real,
But
it
Sundays
does.
definitely stand out.
Yeah.
This
So-
Sunday stands out even more because it's the return of Rick and Morty.
Yay.
I'm so excited.
I can't relate. I've never
Wubba
really
lubba
watched
dub
Rick and
dub.
Morty, to be honest.
Oh, well.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Now the funny part is that they're releasing that other show on Netflix, opposite something.
You mean, oh yeah, the one on Hulu, right?
Yeah,
The one
Hulu.
that it's all the same creators of Rick and Morty.
I'll be watching
Yes.
that one though.
That one looks funny.
Yeah, so I thought it was funny that they're releasing Rick and Morty this Sunday and then they're gonna release that Friday. Because in the comments, everybody's like, "No wonder it took 4 years to make another season of Rick and Morty because you're busy making this stupid ass cartoon."
Yeah.
So I think he released it on purpose so that way people wouldn't be bitching that came out before the new season,
Mhm.
or the second part of seasons. By the way, random rant. Because we got time to kill because Donna's computer's going cuckoo for Cocoa
Look,
Puffs.
it's going haywire.
Oh my God, it's possessed.
I literally hate TV shows
You know what grinds my gears?
that do mid-season finales and mid-season premieres. Just put it all and consider it one season. If you're gonna cut it short, then just call it the end of the fucking season and start a new season when the next premiere starts. I hate that. That's why I hate when she used to watch Walking Dead because they're like, "This is the mid-season finale," and I'm like, "Who
Yeah, I
the
remember
fuck has a
those.
mid-season finale? That's called a
That would
season
break my
finale."
heart.
What show besides The Walking Dead got you on this?
Rick and Morty. They
This
did
is
their-
mid-season.
Yeah, this is coming back mid-season now because the first season was in January,
Mhm.
and then they took all this time off, and now they're like, "We're back for episode 6 of season 4." And I was like, "No, you're back for episode 1 of season 5."
Exactly. That's what it seems like.
But I
Mm.
hate shows that do that when they're like mid-season. I even hate. I mean, I understand, but I hate the ones when they're like, "We're gonna be gone for 2 weeks. We'll be back." And
Bro,
Intermission.
that's like during the holidays.
I
Yeah.
don't care. In this era, there's no such thing as holidays anymore in TV land. If Netflix
Oh,
can
Lord
put out a
Jesus.
show on the week of Christmas and people binge watch it, there's no excuse anymore.
It's true. I mean, the
Joey.
whole show culture has been changed due to Netflix, Hulu,
Sound like a Grinch now.
yeah, Prime. You know, if y'all have Amazon Prime, all
Hey,
these new shows are coming.
I have to
out.
wait 3 years for a new episode of Atlanta.
Oh
Oh,
Poor
that's
baby.
right, Atlanta.
That may not even come out.
Man, that was a good show.
I'll say
Like
so.
childish. But yeah, you know what shows are gonna be keep on.
My
like
mom
that,
is
like,
watching. Hi, mom.
Hi, Mama Donna.
So you can't spoil the Mother's Day plans.
Now you definitely got to go now.
Yeah, she just mentioned about all these plans like 2 minutes ago about going out and all this stuff. So I guess she
So all
just
you mothers out there,
There's,
you better guilt your children
There's
into
no-
seeing you.
there's no ruined plans. If there was any plans, it would just be Chili's or Pizza Hut.
Chili.
those are big plans in the quarantine.
Yeah.
You know,
Pizza Hut, special.
So my mom
pizza,
just recently
peanut
got a
butters.
Facebook, probably like less than a month ago.
Did you show her how to use it?
And no, I didn't show her.
She added me first before she added Donna.
Well, that's because I have
Dang,
my
Springer,
profile on
Springer.
private. So because a bunch of weirdos always tend to friend request me.
Indian people who want to buy her feet pics.
Yes.
Ooh.
I will release my OnlyFans fans account later on, but
Hell
no.
yeah.
Steamy.
So she friend requested him first, and look, your mom friend requested me first, and I was like, what the hell? it's been fun because now I get to tag her in like different photos and videos and stuff, and she's like, haha, that's funny.
It's so
Anyways,
funny
that's
seeing
it.
the older generation like starting to get into our culture now. It's like they're like gently stepping
Yeah.
in the shallow end and then they just get swept by the current.
Well, I just thought it was funny because she waited so long to get a Facebook. Even my grandmother had a Facebook.
And her grandpa.
My grandfather has a Facebook.
And he uses it as a bakery.
Shut up.
Wait, so the Facebook is the bakery?
Yeah.
It's a virtual bakery. You want some pan?
You would not understand.
It's a concha.
Yes.
I really
He,
don't. I don't-
he goes shopping for conchas daily. And then when they're like, no, the concha's not for sale, and he's like, then why are you putting the concha online?
No.
Wait, so are you telling me that things are posted online are automatically for sale? Is that what you're telling me?
According to her grandpa, yes.
This is context clues, okay?
I'd like this house, please.
What do you mean it's not
You
for
posted-
sale?
you posted-
This child, an orphan, I'd like to pick him up tonight.
You posted a picture of your 4 kids. I like the one in the middle.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's a nice car you have.
Do you,
How
do
much?
you accept checks?
What did y'all do this weekend?
Buy
Steering
some-
away from this conversation now.
Buy some conchas from Facebook.
Mm.
I might comment on every picture now, Donna. I might just comment how much.
How much?
Like, how much? What are we
Like,
selling?
what do you mean? How much? How
So
much
that
for
really
what?
wasn't you who that posted those Reese's cupcakes?
No, I don't like. I don't like chocolate.
Yeah, he
those
doesn't
are
like- he
good.
doesn't
Oh
like
my God.
Damn,
chocolate.
Reese's are good, but
We
I don't like
literally
chocolate.
I was
sacrificed
literally
ourselves.
30 seconds away from paying $60 for a box of 4 just so we
Mm.
can have them because I was like, Jose
Yeah.
wants. It's probably Jose and he wants the Reese's cup because he's always talking about food. So let's find them and buy them.
We thought it was you.
Find 'em
So
and buy
that
'em.
night when whoever posted it, we were like, we need to find these cupcakes. We need to have them here by Sunday so we can all try them and see how they taste.
That'd be amazing.
And then I saw, I don't know what else,
Wait,
what
I
he had
found 'em.
comment the next day, and I was like, oh shit, it wasn't him.
I had found them from Canada. They have them and they were like $3 each. So it's gonna be $12 for 4 of them. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy it. And then when I went to go for the shipping was gonna be $30 to get it here in
Goddamn.
5 to 7 business days because they ship it from Canada to Texas.
Oh, hell to the no.
And I was still kind of like, should I hit the button? And then I was like, nah.
Nah.
So Richard said, glad you guys are doing great, which is R&J Smoking.
What's up, Richard?
And Cynthia's
So-
watching and said, hey guys. Hi, Cynthia.
Hey,
What
Cynthia.
up?
We spent Saturday night at their house.
Oops,
We were
oops,
helping them
oops,
with
oops,
he
oops,
was helping them with the visuals for their live because he does go live every Saturday for
And
socials-
Wednesday.
For your home
yes,
parties.
for Social Saturdays at 8 on Facebook and Instagram. And we took a couple of videography for him to kind of do a little short commercial for him. So
And the best thing is you don't need no floaties because we can swim in the ocean.
ease
Jeez.
attack.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
So back
Anyways.
to the whole start of this whole podcast that we've ventured off.
We're back.
The food truck foodies frenzy. I was kind of just waiting for Donna to pull it up.
What's the website again?
Ninja bracket.
Oh,
I was about to
Ninja
say
bracket.
www.com 210 culture.
Oh,
That's
Ninja
what it
bracket.
Yeah,
is.
you can go through there too.
oh yeah, that's right.
But yeah. Yeah. So of course, if you ever need to make a bracket yourself, you can go to bracketninja.com. Bracket Ninja, give me a discount,
Sponsor the show.
BracketNinja.com.
please.
Check it out.
Josie said, "How much por la risa?"
So
Fuck you, ho. I
So-
love you. I miss you.
So again, there is 4 segments in this tournament. Just like any good tournament, there's always has to be
A loser.
divisions
Shit
and
is
brackets.
hot in here.
That's
So-
because of
Hot.
this food truck
I
foodie
know.
frenzy.
So
Getting
starting in the first quadrant, we have the northwest side, which is pretty much made
Mm-mm.
up everything left of what do we say, San Pedro, and north of 151. That's
Mm.
kind of the area you're looking at here for the trucks in this spot.
No
Of course, they do
sign.
bounce around, so follow them on their social medias. But based on what we got right here, in the first round, we had our favorite Ricky's Tacos
Mm.
take on Wuguli Boys in the
Mm.
matchup there, and the winner was.
Ricky's Tacos.
Yeah, Ricky.
So Ricky moves on to another round.
Back
So
from-
this is round 2.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is we had 64. This is a round of 32. So now they're going into the Sweet 16.
Yes, sir.
You heard it.
Take your tickets to the Sweet 16, food truck
Dang.
people.
Food
Yes.
truck people.
So if Ricky's Tacos wins,
Ricky, I'm going back.
it's I don't know. Are they even gonna want to do this? Like, because they don't even know that they're in this.
I was gonna say I don't even think they know.
It
us.
is very
They were
just
like we tagged
weird.
them.
That's how you know you're
Did
good.
we tag them?
I tagged them.
Do
the
they even
first
have
day.
a Facebook?
Yeah, they
I
do.
mean, they
got
do.
an Instagram.
Yeah,
They have an
do.
Instagram.
They have a new trailer.
Well,
Oh, do
all
they?
I know is they better come and they better bring food, or I'll rig the election. I'll do it. Don't make me.
Ricky,
So Ricky moves on.
respond.
So in the next round, we have Cilantro Mexican Fusion versus Slider Provider.
Sounds good.
Slider Provider wins at 185 to 123.
23.
Dang.
And also Ricky's won 163 to 128. So it was
Dang. They're there. They don't even know they're in it, and yet they're still bombing.
I just really hope
Yeah,
there's not a
Ricky's
tie.
does.
I really hope there's not a tie because I didn't bother to pre-check this before the show.
Oh well, we're gonna make a
So-
decision right now
Yeah.
if we have to.
If-
If it's a tiebreaker.
Yeah, we'll have
Mm,
to make it on the show, but they're
Okay,
not.
cool.
They're not. Everybody's broken even.
So
Oh.
So moving to the next round, you have
Yes.
Benji's Munch.
Yeah.
Versus Tacos La Nortenita,
yes.
mm.
and by 22 votes, Benji's Munch wins 235 to
Oh, really?
213.
Congratulations.
Dang. All right. All right.
So then jump into the next one, which ends the side, which
Oh.
is Jose's favorite.
Oh.
We have Maniac Chef's Truck versus Zula's Kitchen.
I swear.
Oh God. Let's
Oh.
And
see.
with a score of 212 to 171,
I can't
Oh,
look.
no.
Oh,
the
Can't
my
look.
winner
God.
moving to the final
Palms are sweaty.
Even
Mom's
though it's the Sweet
spaghetti.
16.
is Zula's Kitchen.
Yes, that's what I thought. Hell yeah. Another week, another victory for Venezuela, guys. That's all that matters.
Finally.
So now we're gonna jump down to the southeast region, which would
Yes.
be south of 151 and still left of San Pedro. So down in all that good area where Petrenko and everything on the southeast side.
Dang.
So in a barbecue matchup, you had R&J Smoking versus Heavenly Q. And by a winning
Mm.
score of 200 to 168, R&J Smoking
Ooh, yeah.
takes on and goes on to the
There
next
you
round.
go, R&J. That's what I'm
Yay.
talking about. Keep working.
So then in the next one, which was another good heavy hitters,
Ooh.
was Ike Rico
Ay, qué rico.
versus Pollos Asados Don Jose.
Oh.
And going on to the next round in an upset
Oh, don't say that.
of 162 to 145, Pollos Asados
Pollo
Dang.
asado.
took out
Dang.
Ike Rico to go to the
Because
next
they weren't
round.
that delicious.
Whoa.
Ay, qué rico.
And in the next one, you had Porky J's
Yeah.
Barbecue versus La Consentida. And Porky J's pulls it out at 135 to 120.
Woohoo.
Dang. Okay.
And then finishing up the bottom there, wow,
Dang.
was Maldonado's Grill versus Electric Eats. And Maldonado's Grill won by 100 votes,
Wow.
Ay.
233 to 133.
Wow.
Maldonados. Y'all got a good
Dang.
followers right there.
There you
Shit.
go.
So the
Much love.
So 8 of the 16 have been filled. Now to the northeast side, which
Yes.
will be
Northeast.
from, is it 151 over there? No, 90.
No.
90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from north of 90 to east of San Pedro is what makes up the northeast side here. So in the first round, we had Bob and Timmy's Pizza versus Max Chicken Shack.
Ooh.
It was a personal one that bothered me, that hurt me to have to pick one. But in a vote of 192 to 132, Bob and Timmy's moves on to the next round.
Congratulations.
Also, happy late birthday to Jose.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Jose.
Thank you.
You know,
All
Anytime.
the Jose's in the world.
Jose, when
happy
is your birthday?
It's sometimes on Labor Day.
Oh, okay.
So
So
sometimes
yeah,
on
it's
Labor Day.
later on
sometime in September.
Yeah,
Oh.
we'll
That makes a
remember
lot of
that.
sense.
We'll remember that.
It's the 4th.
Write
It makes a
down.
lot of sense.
Nice. So on to the next one. We have Holy Smokes Barbecue versus Yaya's Empanadas. And I guess no, that's not upside. There's that one. So the winner of that
Yeah.
one at 168 to 129 is Yaya's Empanadas.
Woo, yes.
Yes.
Then you have Sauce's Kitchen, Southern Kitchen versus
Sauce
the
is
Purple
usually
Pig.
boss.
And in a close one by 27 votes, the Purple Pig wins 177 to
Woohoo!
150.
Ah,
Congrats.
man, that family who works for Pro Pig, man.
Now, in another
Purple.
close matchup, you had Grouchy
Wow.
Mama take on Philly's famous cheesesteaks. And by a 10-vote margin, Grouchy Mama's wins 159 to 149.
Yay,
I guess
good
Rocky ain't gonna win this
job.
one.
So
Good
then,
job, girl. East
Jumping-
Bun.
jumping into the Southeast Division,
He's
which
not watching.
is what's left there. You had these guys take on Real Road Jamaica, and Real Road Jamaica won
Oh,
by 40
no.
votes, 161 to
You got booted.
121.
Wah, wah, wah.
Tooted and booted.
Cynthia also said hashtag no floaties.
Hey.
So in another, I guess Mexican food matchup, you
Yeah.
have La Monchera versus Fajita Rita,
Mm.
and by a score of 188 to 79, Fajita Rita moves on to the next round.
Dang.
Fajitas, bro.
Fajita Rita. Do we even
I need a margarita.
do they even know that they're in this?
Yeah, they were tagged.
Okay, go.
Next you have Mini Tacos El Primito versus Barbecue Fix,
Mm.
and Mini Tacos won 131 to 111.
Woohoo.
All right. Everybody
Now
loves
that
mini
is the
tacos.
one that is funny that they're winning because they have no idea they're in there. I couldn't find any
Quality.
social media for them, so
We gotta go
How
talk
did
to
we
him.
look for them? Or how did we
Gotta
Google.
find where they're at.
Oh.
we googled them.
Oh, nice.
So
Google.
so they win it. That's gonna be interesting. That they're
Yeah.
gonna win and have no idea that they won, which is makes it even that much better that they won.
Go over there with a big ass
Oh.
check and be like, it's just for $210.
So next up, you have Roosters finishing
Okay.
up the Sweet 16 here versus Carnitas Don Maru. And by a score of 181 to 96, Roosters moves on to the next round.
Oh shit! All right, Roosters.
Congratulations.
Get it.
So we have our Sweet 16 now. And
Yes.
I guess we will. Trying to think when we should end that round.
Mm.
If we're going to be gone next week.
Interesting. Dun, 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 dun,
Okay,
dun,
well, let's do it this way.
dun, 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 dun,
So
dun.
technically, the
dun,
Elite Eight will be
dun.
like the championships of each one. So we'll
Mm.
announce the winner Wednesday of the Sweet 16.
Okay.
And then Elite Eight will start that Wednesday to the following Sunday after the podcast.
Man, people really got to pay attention now.
Then we'll go shorter after that.
I can't wait for Zula's Kitchen to lose and I'm
Okay.
not to be there, and I'm just gonna be furious when I find out.
Or okay,
then
no.
you're gonna tell us.
Okay, so we'll
Are
do it
you
this
gonna
way.
quit or you be like,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
done
doing
with
I'll
your
probably
this.
just
sound.
I'll probably just stop producing your show.
Oh,
I just stop altogether.
Wow.
I was gonna
No
say-
pressure,
I was
210
gonna say,
Culture
I was
Nation.
gonna say,
Rude.
I was gonna say, we'll just Zoom Jose on so we can do the announcement.
Zoom.
Yeah, we can Zoom it on Wednesday.
No
Is he
one's,
gonna-
no one's seen my face on this show apparently, so it's pretty fun, you know.
Oh, just
You can wear a mask.
yeah,
take-
yeah.
Take Timmy home and just use Timmy's face.
Yeah,
Jose just got a big
obviously.
face. That's
Yeah.
all.
Or we could just put, the 210 logo over him, and then he can just,
For
And
the
then,
prank.
and then deepen his voice.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jose.
Well, no, he can be unknown.
So we'll do that instead. So
Anonymous.
we're gonna do
Blur out his face.
Yeah.
the Elite 16 till Wednesday, and then we'll do from Wednesday to the following Wednesday. That way, when we come back,
We'll have another.
we'll have the
mhm.
Final Four segment when we come back the week after.
Right. Okay.
So
Sounds
But-
good.
Well, we'll negotiate with Jose to make sure he's on for
We
the Zoom
don't,
on that.
we don't
Wednesday.
negotiate with terrorists.
So follow 210 Culture on Wednesday. We'll do that. So that way that cuts us from having to do a video.
Facts.
We can just do that quick announcement. And we'll do that.
That sounds good.
So
Don, I have a question for you.
Oh snap!
Why me? There's two other individuals.
No, because Donna, you said something that piqued my mind, and I have a lot of questions.
Oh.
And
Indeed.
So
What is
you
it?
said it makes sense that my birthday is in September.
Why
For
is
some
that?
reason, yeah. Why does it make sense?
I
And I know it's like
Yeah, what does that mean?
astrology or whatever, astronomy,
Yes.
whatever the stars
Yes.
say, and I don't understand that at all. I need someone to explain it to me.
So what is it that you need?
So I'm a Virgo. If people don't know, I don't know what that means though. I don't know what kind of
Well, let's
personality
see.
traits I
Let's
have.
see. Let's see.
Let's read our horoscopes,
Yes,
guys.
yes,
Oh,
that,
God.
that's great.
Because I just
Oh,
don't. I don't understand.
Virgo,
How
let's
does
see,
how do the
personality.
stars say
Oh, look,
that?
Virgo pros and cons. There we go.
Well, there's a lot of cons probably.
So two cons. They
Jeez.
are overly critical of themselves and others.
Let me tell you, I roast the hell out of myself.
Yeah, and
Oh my God.
you say that out of all your friends, you're the most asshole one.
Yes.
So it makes sense for you to be overly critical of others.
Yes. So
which
so
makes me
why do
wonder
the
about
stars
what you
know?
think about us.
You want to see him do it again?
So what are my other cons
it says
here?
they are real worry warts sometimes.
Good.
You
Yeah.
worry a lot.
Yeah, the anxiety's off the charts.
They can be shy and closed off. This is true.
Oh, I don't
But-
say a word.
Yeah, I know. And it took you what, almost a year to even, jump on the podcast and actually talk and have your microphone on.
Well, I don't want to invade your guys' space.
Oh no, we always
Yeah.
enjoy
No, it's
your.
fine.
What if you
opinions and
guys just like
everything.
rip my head off one day?
Yeah, that'd probably be Donna or G.
Yeah, Donna. I don't know what kind of like strength you got. Maybe you just like beat me up one day.
I know. You should see G after.
I don't know
Saturday
my
night.
own strength sometimes. I will say that.
Donna, what sign are you? Are you the fish?
How
You
do
are a
know? I'm a
fish.
Pisces. Yes.
Yeah. See, I don't know what that means. I just thought of the first.
Yeah, look up
thing.
Donna's and let G read yours.
So pros are that they can be loyal as a puppy. Are you loyal?
Vicky Valancourt said
Vic-
I'm a Virgo.
I'm a Virgo.
Who
And
told
they're-
you you a Virgo?
They are kind-hearted.
I need my girlfriend to rewind this and remember the loyal part.
The lawyer.
Please.
East.
You want me to ask her if you're
Loyalty,
loyal?
loyalty.
Yeah,
Ooh.
please.
Call her right now.
Hey, let's call her.
Bring her on the
And here,
line.
and here she comes through the door.
You motherfucker, you cheating on me?
And then you start hearing Jerry. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
that'd
instead
be
it's gonna be
awesome.
G.
It
G.
says they are hardworking,
You are not the father.
and that's pretty much what it says for the pros.
So, what
So you're a
personality
dog.
traits about me? Thank you, I appreciate it. What personality traits that you've just spotted? Just think, Virgo.
That you're overly critical.
Okay, good.
That you're an
Well,
asshole.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
There we go.
I would think that you're a Gemini because Geminis are the worst.
You're the
Oh,
best.
wow. Okay.
We the best like
No,
DJ Khaled.
they're
G's
the
a
worst.
Gemini, by the way.
What?
So is
di-
Kanye. So is J. Cole.
Yeah.
Did
So
I tell
is-
you, Jose? Did
We-
I tell you?
We had a lovely conversation about Kanye West before you got in here, G.
Kanye, don't get me
Easy.
started on Kanye.
There
Well,
were.
because before this, I heard the music and I was like, "Is that your music?" He's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "What do you like listening to?" And he's like, "Oh, pretty much Kanye West." And I was like, "Don't tell G when he walks in."
Watch the Throne is one of the greatest albums ever made.
Yeah, I
Graduation.
promptly switched
That's
the
mine.
music
hmm
because I was told
To
that
80s.
to something, it's
Critical,
a very
critical.
known fact that I don't know shit about music. Like for
I-
example, I learned that Led Zeppelin was a band like a month ago. I thought it was a person
Jose.
for the longest time. The same thing. I thought the Rolling Stones was just a magazine.
So, what kind of music did you listen to growing up?
Yeah.
I don't remember, to be honest. I don't really remember listening to music. I just remember loud Hispanic music playing everywhere.
Sounds about right.
so if,
Sounds about right.
if you play any party song that's in Spanish, I've heard it millions of times. I have not danced to it because I
We've
can't
all grown
dance,
up
but-
there.
You've never tried dancing at all?
No, you have to get me liquored up pretty heavily. I got pretty sauced at my sister's wedding, and that's the only time I've danced in front of anyone, really. So.
Hey, we're gonna have to call your sister and
Wow.
get that videotape
Yeah.
So we can show it on the website.
There's definitely videos of it, and those videos need to be burned.
So,
Burned.
so y'all guys ready for level 5 of Jumanji?
Jumanji?
No.
What?
It's May, so this is level 5 of Jumanji.
Little
gonna
fun-
be
oh,
May.
I thought it was
It's gonna
Jumanji.
be
No,
May.
it's Jumanji.
It sounds like you have the munchies.
G Munji.
Shout out to Ban because it's his birthday tomorrow. So happy early
Fun.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Also, for all the nerds out there, tomorrow's also May 4th, so may the 4th be
May
with
4th. Yeah.
you. And hope you binge watch all 9 episodes of Star Wars tomorrow, since it'll be released on Disney Plus, so you can watch the collection
Finally.
for the first time in history from start to beginning, episode 1 through episode 9. And of course, for all my wrestling nerds, happy Bullet Club Day. Too sweet. It is May 3rd as well, which is the official day that they were created back in 2013,
Fuck yeah.
which is why I'm rocking my Bullet Club shirt. But back
Yeah.
to my new levels of hell. We have murder hornets that have come over from Japan,
Oh,
China. Somewhere
God.
Oriental. And they are here to fuck up our bees because our bees are pillow pussies.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
So
Wait, don't fuck him up.
there's a good chance that they may cause the bees to go extinct faster
Oh,
because they're
man.
gonna fuck up the bees. Which means we all gonna die because without the bees, shit don't get done.
I don't understand.
Pollination
Could
don't
someone-
happen.
Someone explain why bees are important to me.
Something about
I don't know. Apparently, they're like the most, like they're pretty much at the top of the chain as far as like most important insect, bug, animal.
So
I don't know what exactly they
I know,
supply
I
though.
know they make a lot of honey, and I know they do the pollination of the flowers to help the flowers grow.
yeah,
Winnie the
because-
Pooh's gonna be pissed.
yeah. So like right
me
now,
see.
since the bees are literally going extinct, like plant. That's how flowers get. They start their
Pollination.
reproduction. Yeah, they produce other flowers by being able to be spreading it all out throughout the whole United States, whole area, wherever their migration is. Like that's literally how we get, we have all our vegetation, we have honey. I mean,
Oh,
we have a lot of stuff that's
so it looks
important
like
from
they're
bees.
the predominant pollinators. So they pollinate a third of the food we eat and 80% of flowering plants.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. Let's train some flies to do that shit or something.
You think we can make some fake
Train
ones?
some flies.
Couldn't-
Really?
Yeah, because I'm allergic to bees and I don't fuck with bees.
Couldn't we like clone
Ah.
some already, or make like some robotic?
Yeah,
drone
we can like
bees?
clone them or make mechanic bees.
I have seen these new wasp hornet things, and I'm pretty sure I would go 9 rounds with that thing in a ring and it'd kick my ass.
That's probably the murder hornet that I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
that thing's
I
gonna give
saw
me the
that.
fucking business.
about.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, I mean, you remember that movie Richie Rich with Macaulay Culkin?
hmm
Like basically they had a little fly and they could remote control it.
Mm.
That's all you need to do. Just pollinate using that.
Hey, here's some things. A bunch of people need jobs nowadays. How about we train people
The pollinate.
to pollinate the flowers?
You gotta wear the bee
Ah.
costume. You gotta wear
Exactly.
it.
So did y'all hear that alcohol to go might be a permanent thing here in Texas?
Yay. Need more alcohol.
I'm very excited about that.
What do you drink, Donna?
Please
Everything.
tell us.
Pretty much everything.
Gee, what do you drink? Everything?
I prefer a nice whiskey.
Definitely.
but-
Whiskey, bourbon,
But if I have to
sake
take
bombs.
what's there, I'll take what's there. I'm not gonna be picky.
Sake, sake,
What about you, Dom?
sake. Well, I'm a connoisseur, an alcohol connoisseur. So I'd be drinking,
Really?
yeah. So drinking.
So in other words, his
bourbon.
answer is the same thing. Whatever he can get his hands on for free.
I was about to say, that sounds like Donna's answer as well.
Just a little bit more fancy.
Donna, that's what
Also,
you need
you
to
like
say.
the most expensive. You
An
like the more
alcohol
expensive stuff.
connoisseur.
Yeah,
Most expensive is
Dom's not a cheap date.
Most expensive is.
I know what you
Fuck,
did.
I am.
Mama ain't rain no bitch.
See,
I'm
I,
over here looking at him like,
I'm like 12 years
Don't say
old, so
anything.
I don't know what I like to drink, and I still take Fireball shots. So
Oh man,
You're
I
at the-
respect you,
you're at that
Jose.
stage.
I
yeah, I'm like 12.
stopped
I
taking Fireball for a couple of years because of my 21st. But then I started again because it just tastes really good.
Yeah,
And like my coworker says,
That
it tastes
sugar.
like Christmas.
yes, it makes you nice and warm and fuzzy.
Until it
It's
comes
true.
out.
It
Also,
does.
This on Thursday, guess what we saw, Jose?
Please.
I saw
What
a
did we see?
tiger, and the tiger saw a man.
Wow.
Tiger King.
We
That was intimate.
we went to the drive-by zoo.
Oh, yeah. We did.
I saw the
I got
videos.
a lovely email about that. I was like, a drive-through zoo, huh? And I was like, oh, that seems nice. And I looked at the price, and I was like, oh,
Never
gotta go.
mind.
Yeah, shout out to DJ X6 and his mom for hooking us up with the VIP tickets.
Fucking Cynthia,
Damn.
that mama jer.
That's that 210 culture hookup right there.
Yes.
Hey.
I literally was like, "Hey, work, I'm sick. I gotta go to the zoo.
Woo-hoo.
Bye." And then I walked outside.
Literally, it was like what 2:30, and she was like,
I'll be there at 3.
"Hey, y'all want to go to the drive-through zoo? Can you get out of work?" I'm like, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, of
And
course.
so I told him, well, I was still on the clock, but anyways, I told him, I was like, "You need to get off of work now," and he was like, "Okay, I can get off at 3."
And then I'm not gonna mention any names for the sake of his embarrassment, but there was a certain somebody who was chilling at the exit, and somebody locally famous, and it was funny because we saw him and we're like, "Hey, you're so and so," and he's like, "Why, yes, I am," and we're like, "Okay, cool, bye," and we
Wow.
just drove off.
What?
So that was pretty funny.
That was very funny.
Yeah, because he was like, "Hey, why, yes, I am," and he was all putting his baby up. I guess he was gonna talk to us. Like, "Okay, cool, bye."
I mean, you had to be there for that experience. It was just like,
It was the best.
yeah, it
was the drive-through zoo enchanting and worth the like $80 or $60 it is to get in?
no.
Okay, well, it seems about right.
At 40, I would say yes.
Yeah, if it was lower than the $60, I would totally go. But I don't know.
Hey, $60,
It was
$80, that's
okay.
crazy.
It's tough because
But you're trying
when
to
you're
support.
you kind of really have to go twice to really enjoy it because you got to like switch sides. Because when you're driving, you obviously get to see only that one side, but there's animal like half of it. The animals are like on the left side for the most of it, and then like towards
Yeah.
the end they switch over to the right side, so you're gonna miss out on half of it.
Yeah.
I was over here squishing him because I wanted to see all the animals on the left side.
Get down. So I got to see the tigers because the tigers are on my side. And then if you have like a big old monster truck or a big old tank, you're probably not gonna fit because you're still having to like fit in the driveway
Right.
or the walkways. And I was just like, I'm even surprised they were able to do this. to
Yeah,
begin
I was
with.
about to say, so are you literally just driving
Through the
like
park.
through the zoo?
Yes.
Yes. So they mapped it out so it's like a nice even. So you go in through one gate and you come out another. But yeah, you're just driving to the zoo. Like,
Yeah.
they're still in their thing.
Yeah, so I looked up the price. They are in fact $60, and you know what? I'm just as a student and as someone that had to do something for the San Antonio Zoo at UTSA, I'm not going to pay $60 to drive through a zoo and potentially not see animals.
Now, were you ever a member though?
No, I've never been
Okay.
to the San Antonio Zoo actually.
Well, for those who are members, you still get it at the $40 price.
Here's
Oh.
here's the thing, G. It's at $32
Oh.
for monthly and annual pass holders.
Mhm.
Sponsor
There you
this
go.
podcast, the zoo.
Yeah. Sponsor the podcast.
Cynthia put tigers and hearts, and then she said, "OMG, classic by Felicia."
Carol
Yeah, like-
Baskin.
But yes, you can check out the footage on that on our. I think we still have some on our Instagram. Some of the
Yeah.
videos,
Definitely.
We have a couple of videos, and we did take photos.
Um,
So
and they have snacks, so you can bring
Free
your-
snacks?
No,
no, they're not really.
Well, I mean, it's $60. Is the snacks included?
No.
Like, are you
Yeah.
charging me? What are
It
you
was
charging
even
me?
sadder because we went before the whole thing was open,
They're
and
like-
we were all excited. We were like, "Yeah, we're gonna get snacks. We're gonna like drive through. We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
get a
eating."
box of.
And then they're like, "We don't
chicken.
have snacks today." And we were like, "Fuck!" So you're over here drinkless without food, and we were just driving through.
Do you
So we
get
had to stop
gas
to the
too?
Bolero.
We get gas
Did
while
they
you're
fill
at
up your
it.
car with gas with the $60? Like, damn,
Shit.
that's tough. That's really tough. The
I'm
zoo,
gonna bring a box of chicken.
the zoo needs money.
I was gonna say the
It's
zoo,
true though.
well,
the,
it
the
does.
zoo
They
does
don't-
need money.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
haven't gotten funding right now,
No.
so that's like the thing. And then at the end, they offer you to buy like and adopt a
That
like
was
stuffed
so
animal.
cute.
So the animals are like $50, like a Build-A-Bear type thing. But for the same reason that that's where it goes to. So if you have kids, tell them that those animals are fake and they got corona. Um,
Those animals got Rona. Bye.
Rona,
but,
bye.
We
Um,
leaving.
Man,
yeah.
that's crazy.
but yeah, I mean, it was cool. It wasn't like I hadn't been in a zoo in a long time, so it's just more cool like to see the zoo. But
I hadn't been to the zoo ever.
you're honestly gonna be. You're gonna get your money's worth because you're gonna be in that line for like 3 hours because of everybody
Jeez.
there. I don't know how many like people are booking at the same time. But when we did it where there really wasn't a line, we finished it in like what 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of cool. And then they give you like a link to like SoundCloud, and then they have like recordings. So when you go to a sign, you just play the track next to the recording number, and then it's like a tour guide. So you're not just like driving and having to give your own tour guide on it. So it's pretty cool.
Hmm,
Um,
interesting.
But yeah, I probably wouldn't have gone back at the $60. $40, I would still be kind of okay. Especially if you have like a SUV, you can just load up your friends and all pitch in. Another thing, it is all card only to help fight the Rona, so don't carry cash because they're not gonna take it.
What?
So there's that as well. Now Donna wants to talk about.
Oh yeah. So there's a post because El Remedio does this, I guess it's called birria, and it's a tapatio ramen with like meats and all this other stuff, and they were the only ones in San Antonio that would do that. So a new truck is doing it now, and I guess they kind of asked them for feedback, and instead of being selfish and saying like, no, we're not gonna help you or whatever, they decided to help them and let them know like, hey, if you need anything, let us
Wow.
know and all that stuff.
That's very big of them.
And yeah, they were talking about how people shouldn't be selfish when it comes to helping each other out, and how there is a big, there is I guess enough to go around for everybody. There is
Right.
enough pie to go around. And that's kind of something that I wanted to I guess highlight and commend them for, because it is true. And not even just with them, because I'm pretty sure, well, we do know that there can be a lot of drama when it comes to trying to compete against each other, but it's not really a competition, and it shouldn't be a competition. Whether you're doing food, whether you're influencing, whether you're content creators, anything, it shouldn't be a competition, and it shouldn't be to where you're selfish and you don't help each other out. Because at the end of the day, San Antonio's so fucking big to where if somebody doesn't like your content but might like theirs, it's definitely like there's room for everybody. And it shouldn't be this whole competition shit. What, ho? I'm trying to be emotional here.
There's enough ocean for everyone. Gang gang. Hashtag 3899.
Jeez.
That's a different story.
That's my shade, and I'm leaving it with the team.
That is a
I don't
different
even understand
story.
it, and I liked it.
That's
Anyways, yes. Shout out to El Remedio for doing that.
Shout out.
Definitely.
Any words
Shout
you'd
out.
like to say?
After this weekend, I honor them that much more.
Yes.
Because I've found out so much shady stuff over this last weekend that I'm now seeing why people are shady. So the fact that they're still willing to be the good person, especially in a industry that there's so many food trucks that, especially like them, that they're the same type of food.
Mhm.
They're like tacos. Like it's not like it's like Asian food and they're trying to give like tips to make an Asian taco. Like it's tacos. So I do give them that for the fact of how much saturation of taco trucks there actually are.
Right.
So shouts out to them on
Sure.
that.
Yeah, we should all be there for each other. I mean, we're all a community. We're all here
Yes.
to help each other survive and
It
grow.
is.
That's literally what we should,
It should be
doing.
a sense of community.
And at this point, I'd like to leave a real quick important tip of the week.
Oh,
So,
God.
important tip of the week. The word state trooper means that they have jurisdiction in all of the state of Texas. So, if you are
The whole state.
in any city thinking that you can go to the next state and the state trooper will stop following you, you're fucking stupid. That is G's words of wisdom.
Wait a second. So you're telling me, G, that a state trooper can follow you from the city of San Antonio, Texas to Austin, Texas?
Yes, sir.
That's what you're telling me?
That's what I'm
Yes.
telling you.
Wow.
As long as it has Texas,
This-
he can follow you.
The word state means he can go anywhere in the state.
State.
I didn't know. Who would have thought?
Who
Who
would have thought?
thought? Mm.
And that's also another point. Parents, make sure your kids stay in school.
And listen to the teacher.
Not only stay in school, but actually learn something.
Yeah. Because some of you parents out there are the teacher now in the household. So teach them common sense.
And
as
just
well.
because you become a meme after your stupidity does not mean that it's worth you going to juvie or the county.
No, not at all.
A thing that's scary about all this Rona stuff is that can you imagine that there's going to be, let's say, like a whole like little mini generation of kids that have to be taught in a certain grade by their parents? Could you imagine being homeschooled by your parents?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so
well, my dad
that's
was a
happening.
teacher,
All these
but
stupid
yeah.
people we see on the internet they're teaching their kids to also be stupid people, and they're going to be stupid people on the internet. So it's just going to keep
I agree.
recycling. Same thing with college kids. These online classes. No one's actually learning anything about in the
No.
online classes. I guarantee you that when you're doing the test, you have another window up with all the answers just right there on the Google machine.
Bro,
Hey, don't be
Bro.
don't be dissing my 4.0.
I know. Why are you attacking us like that?
Exactly. So no one's gonna learn anything.
Hey,
They're like, oh, my camera's
Mind your
broken.
damn business.
Hey,
Mind your business,
hey,
Jose.
I took 5 years of failing, so now it's time for 4 years of straight A's.
Exactly.
Cynthia said, "This is such an educational program. Thanks to 10 Culture."
Bing.
I think you find
That's what
210
we're
culture
here
right
for.
under the education banner and all of your podcasts.
We're
and,
just
all your
seriously honest.
We're
That's
gonna
all.
we're gonna get picked up.
Educational.
We're gonna get picked up by Northside ISD, and they're gonna make them watch this and write a whole 10-page
Look, fool.
paper.
This is how you learn. 1
Facts.
plus 1 is 2, fool.
Don't play with matches. That's also the next one.
Don't wear shades while it's dark inside.
That's actually not
Also,
true.
I
Also,
saw-
wear shades inside. Wear shades inside all the time. It make you so much cooler.
Oh,
Mhm.
But yeah, you can't see
yes.
shit.
And if they tell you anything, you just say, "What? We
What?
gotta go
I
like
can't
that."
see
Give
you.
me your hand.
I can't see the problem.
Have you guys heard that rumor about Stevie Wonder not being blind?
Yes,
Yes.
I've heard
I
that.
believe it.
I believe it too. I really don't think
I
he's
believe it.
blind.
I think he's just doing it for publicity and to sell a lot of records.
I think he's doing it because it's like, who would think of a blind musician?
Oh
And then
yeah, who
he-
thought
It's
of
real.
Beethoven?
I was gonna say, if he's not blind, how many people actually would still listen to him?
Me.
Can you even name a
I
song?
was about to say, name a Stevie Wonder song. He's very popular, but I definitely
Hold on.
can't. I also don't know music, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know a song either.
Superstitious.
I probably do know exactly. I'm really bad when it comes to artists because I don't know names.
that Drake song where he's playing the harmonica and he's on.
And you can tell G
You're laughing, but it's
that
true.
and
He has
you can
credit.
tell
Yeah.
G that when it comes to songs, I will find like the weirdest sound and I will tell him, "Hey, I like this song because of this weird sound," and I will replay it, and he'd be like, "Fuck, now I can't stop listening to that weird
I
sound."
forgot what song it is. There's a song that there's like a whale noise
Oh,
apparently.
it was White Iverson by Post Malone at the ending where there's like this like whale noise at the end, and I'm like, I love that noise, and he's like,
Whale
"What are you
noise.
talking about?"
Yes.
And I listen to it, and then the whale noise comes out, and he's like, "Fuck, that's all I hear now. That stupid whale noise."
Yeah.
Can we
Wow.
play it? Can we play it?
White
At-
Iverson, of course.
like
yeah.
the ending
Just like
Why
that.
not?
Oh, okay.
Iverson.
Yeah,
where
let's
it
play
goes
the
like
ending
doo,
of White
doo, 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 doo,
Iverson.
with the piano, and then the whale sound comes
Let's
out.
see if I
Yeah,
find
yeah. I've listened to White Iverson so many times, like
Yeah.
hundreds
You know
of
what
times.
part I'm talking about? The ending.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I've listened to it like 6 billion times. I know exactly what you're talking about. I
think
know
I
the
got it.
lyrics.
Are you
up
being
and down.
sarcastic, you asshole?
Yes,
You
think I found
fucking
it. Hold
dick.
on.
yes.
That's not a whale
That's-
song.
You see that part?
That's
That sound.
oh.
That's a whale sound.
So are we calling it Dory kind of whale, or what kind of?
I don't know.
Hey, can you help me?
I don't know, but I love that sound.
Yeah, she's weird.
We've gone all across the spectrum of conversations today.
Right.
We've talked about astronomy.
Well, excuse me. Is there anything else to talk about besides fucking Rona? No.
Actually, I have a funny one to tell Jose about yesterday.
Cool.
I like how this show is
No,
turning to tell me,
I wanna
tell,
hear.
Don't want to talk about that anymore.
tell
So-
you guys about your problems.
So
Let's go.
yesterday we went to Sangria. Shout out to Caesar and the good folks at Sangria, and they were giving out 500 chicken on a sticks for free yesterday. But right
Aw,
next
what
to
the
it-
hell?
Because I look cool.
But right next to it is an Adam and Eve store,
Oh,
and we were there at
Donna.
10 o'clock. And I shit you not,
Bro, what the fuck?
I shit you not, by 10:30, at least 25 motherfuckers walked in and out of that store with bags, and not little like I bought lube bags, like big ass fucking, and you can see like the
It's
imprint of
true.
boxes like
the fuck?
that they're buying shit.
Well,
and I
you
was
know,
like,
This dude was keeping count because he was
Of
right
course.
there.
You
He
gotta
was
be
right
nosy.
there. I was over here doing all the fucking work, and he was over here trying to look and see and count all the
I see
motherfuckers
your
that went
receipt?
into
And then
Adam
I
and
was
Eve.
like, well, it makes sense. It's Saturday. You got nothing else to do during the Rona. You might as well wake up early and get your supplies for the day. I guess.
those are marriage saving.
I got a lot to do during Rona,
What do you have to do, Donna?
like sleep and
Mhm.
eat and watch America's Next Top Model.
Ugh.
That's what I've been doing.
Well, let me tell you, sex gets slid in there for a lot of people.
Nah, I'm
Yes.
good.
And like I said, those are tools, those
What
are
is it?
objects and instruments of marriage saving. Right now, the divorce rate's going to skyrocket
Oh,
here in
most
like a couple of
definitely.
months, and at this point, guys are getting desperate. Like, how
What
am
are
I?
you, a marriage counselor now?
I can be.
For
I can be for the right
the right
price.
price.
Ding,
Yeah,
Of course.
exactly.
I'll listen to all your problems if you want to pay me to listen to them.
I'll give you a slice of beef jerky.
I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think I'm that cheap. You know.
Beef jerky is expensive.
Some mini
What are you talking
tacos. I
about?
think mini tacos would.
I could be convinced.
Oh, there you go.
Nah,
Gang.
no, I'm
Gang.
not spending that money. Sorry.
Wow.
Dang.
But yes, I thought about it. I was like, Jose would appreciate this story.
Of course, yeah. I mean, people's got to save their marriages. You got to go buy your dildos and
Yeah,
such. I
because
don't
they
blame you.
realize that being home and quarantine with these people, they're like, I don't know who I married. Like, who is this person?
I
Exactly.
had a kid.
So what? Since you and your girlfriend are separated, are y'all just gonna have like this like amazing,
Yeah. 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 My
He's
girlfriend.
like, I'm
and
saving
I-
everything.
Yeah, all the time. See, you got to get a pocket rocket every so often, you know.
Gee.
Hey,
Why would you need one, Jose? I know she would need one, but why would
It's
you
like
need one?
it's like a it's I wouldn't say it's like a gun, but it's kind of like a gun. You never know when you might need it. So
Oh, we were watching. What were we watching on Friday with your dad?
Whoa. What
Live
you watching
PD
with
or
your dad?
something?
What?
Oh yeah.
We were watching Live PD, and this girl somewhere in Texas, I forgot what county it was. She was sleeping in the car, and the cop was like, "Hey, are you okay?" or whatever. Well, it turns out when he looked inside her bag, she had like needles and shit, but she had like 3 fucking dildos, like 3 of them, and he was like, "What the fuck is this?"
For her protection.
I don't know what I'd be more appalled at, the dildos or the syringes. I really
And-
don't know.
And the funny
I
thing,
don't know.
the funny thing is, I called it because they were like looking through the bag, and he's like, "So all the stuff in the bag is yours, huh?" And she was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All of this," because he kept talking about how there was a BB gun in there. And
Oh,
then
shit.
I went to go pee, and I was like, "I bet you whatever. There's probably fucking dildos or some sex toys in there," because he's not specifically saying it on
Yeah.
camera. He's just like, "There's all that stuff in there is yours." And then they're like, "I found this needle," and I was like, "I guarantee you, she probably has diabetes because she's in Texas." And that's what it's for. Then I come back and they're
Wow.
like, "You were right. There was dildos in the bag, and then she had a bunch of needles, and then it was because she took insulin because she had diabetes." And I was like, "I told you, it's Texas,
Damn, that's a tough look for the
No,
cop. right
it
now.
wasn't
Wow.
insulin.
wasn't it? I thought it was."
No, bro.
Probably
Oh.
heroin.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't insulin.
It's heroin.
Wow, you took what a nice story taken the wrong way.
I know.
whatever.
It was insulin. No, it was heroin.
Obviously, I was like, damn. I was like, I guess this bitch was speeding or something.
Oh shit.
She's having too much fun with them dildos and need that insulin shot while she's at it. You know?
I'm
true.
gonna go ahead and guess she was driving down the street and
My
her,
6 fault.
yes, exactly, and her hood of the little the back of her trunk that went up, and some dildos were just jumping around. The police officer had to stop her. It was his right. He's like, I gotta stop her before all these dildos fly out. Who would want to lose that?
Oh, yeah.
And then
I'm
he stumbled
sure.
upon some needles
Oh.
and a BB gun
sure.
apparently.
And a BB gun.
And then this is the part of the show where I just leave because
What?
Could you leave? What are you talking about?
I don't understand.
I love
this.
that song.
Wow.
Jose, really?
yeah,
I
but-
don't.
Where
It's just
are
some people
you?
dancing.
Where are you?
Where am I? I'm under a rock.
I know.
You want to know what I did today, Donna?
No, I don't want to know.
Too bad. I'm going to tell you right now. I
Okay.
spent the majority of my day watching a baseball game from 1975. That's
Oh,
what I did.
Shit.
So that's how my days are spent.
Ugh, boring.
Exactly. Ugh, the
Lame.
worst.
1996 Bulls game, championship game.
And that's what I'm going to be doing tonight.
Hell
Also,
yeah.
if you're bored and you ever wanted to know what it was like to be a farmer and you have a PlayStation 4, not Jose, the new game starting tomorrow is going to be Farm Simulator 19. So I'm going to be building my farm, and I'll tell you how good that comes out next week.
Or if you don't want to play on the crappy PlayStation, you can just buy Farmville on Facebook. You know,
I'm
I'm sure
start
that's the
doing
same
Bob
thing.
Ross
Do people-
videos. Be like, you want to put a little tree right here?
Do people even still play
I like that tree.
Farmville?
Let me tell you, my mom was a fiend on Farmville.
So was my
Oh,
dad.
for real?
Racking up the money. I don't know. She's probably like number 1 in the world. I would have to guess. you
There's
know.
that one that's called Cannabis Kid where you're like a cannabis farmer. It's on Adult Swim game apparently. I'm like, what the heck are these kids playing?
So-
Sounds like my kind of game.
So me and Dom
Yeah.
have a friend that's addicted to Candy Crush. Well, now he's addicted to
Oh
Pokemon Go,
my
but he was addicted to
God.
Candy Crush so bad
Talking about Derek.
that he would forward his clock on his phone, whatever time it was needed for the lives to replenish. He would move it that far ahead that at some point his phone was reading in 28:43 because he would just constantly keep going forward.
I
And
mean, I
somehow,
don't blame him.
somehow it was like a glitch, so it worked. So he would just keep it in his. He had the right time. He just had the wrong date on his phone.
That's pretty funny. That would fuck me
Yeah.
up a lot.
Yeah. So was
I don't
like-
blame him.
I was like, damn, dude.
What phone games are you guys getting addicted to? Because I've rotated between
Pop
like
slots.
3 phone
Pop
games that I've
slots.
just been like
Shit.
Pop
grinding.
slots.
I don't think I have enough time to talk about it.
Let's see. I've been
Pop
playing.
slots.
Yes.
I've
What,
been-
what is pop
yeah,
slots?
what is that?
They're
Vegas slots.
yes, Vegas slots.
Oh, she's trying to get a free buffet.
And I was about to say,
free
and
meal,
do you
and all
earn
that.
points like that? Because my
Yes.
girlfriend,
Yes.
yeah, my girlfriend was a grinder on that.
And since we are going for our anniversary,
Oh my god!
we don't
my
care if
God.
we catch Rona.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
Shout out to
no.
the mayor. Fight the power, mayor.
I have enough points to get like a 2-for-1 lunch buffet, 2-for-1 dinner, 2-for-1 breakfast,
We're going to
endless
medieval time.
cocktails,
We're going to medieval
endless
times. I'm gonna eat
mimosas.
chicken with my hands.
Hell yeah!
Yeah,
I'm ready to get drunk all day and stay drunk
But
all
then you're gonna be
day.
sleeping all day.
Shit.
So,
G, I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick. G,
Mhm.
when's your anniversary?
oh, that's easy. That would be August 22nd.
Okay, good job. Good job.
You stupid motherfucker.
I know it's not.
Oh, shit.
It's the 24th.
Yes, the 24th. But the original day we met was the 21st.
No, it wasn't.
It was online, wasn't it?
You guys
we
should do couples
dated
trivia.
on the we started dating August 22nd.
Like write down your response, and then when you.
But I asked her on the 21st, so it was the 21st because she didn't say yes
No.
to the 22nd. But
Oh.
I had asked her, so technically you opened the invitation the day before. Cause I asked her at midnight.
Mm,
So that's
Okay.
been our gripe for the last 8
Oh.
years that we met on the 21st, and she says the 22nd.
dang.
I get into arguments with my girlfriend all the time because we were basically dating, but I never asked her out. And it was beach week or spring break, and I asked her, and she was like, "Just go to sleep," because she thought I was joking. So
Damn, bro.
I was
She's
like,
my
"Damn."
best friend.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys would get along. Making
sounds
fun of
great.
me is very, very, very easy, and it's a good time. you know?
Yeah, it keeps her happy, I guess.
Josie says G sweating over there now.
He's just waiting because it's hot in here.
No shit. So real quick, 'cause
No,
we're running
he
out of-
knows that he gonna get beat.
so we're running out of
My
time.
video recording put on World Star.
Okay, well since we're almost running out of time,
I play Strike Force.
I'm gonna have nothing else to do. Probably could talk to Jose all day.
What?
I didn't get answer the question on what I was playing.
I played Strike
Oh,
Force
he
for
plays
Marvel.
a stupid wrestling game.
No, no.
He plays. He
Yes,
plays.
So
Oh my
if
god.
you're really, really bored and have no fucking life, you can play a game called Bit Simulator. I think
Hmm?
it's Bit Simulator.
Bitch Simulator?
No, it's called
Drop the CH and you're good.
Oh, Bit.
No.
Ah, Bit. Gotcha.
yeah, it is called BitLife. BITLIF. So the whole concept is it's just like a I guess you
God
can kind of say like an
damn, dude.
RPG because there's no actual physical game thing. So it's like decisions. So like you make your character and you keep going like through life.
Mm.
So at any point, like when you're in school, you can try out for teams, and then if they magically say you're athletically ungifted, then you just don't make the teams and shit.
What?
That would
But-
suck.
But you can do it whatever you want, like real life, supposedly.
It's like that one
So-
from Rick and Morty.
So you can actually get hookers. You can buy hookers and
Love that.
hookups.
Wow.
So I
Just like real life.
so the first time I played, I had a hooker, and she gave me chlamydia,
Damn.
but I was too cheap to go to the doctor because it was gonna be like $1,000. So I said,
you,
"Fuck
so
it."
you
Damn.
died or what?
No. So I kept it. So then I finally found a nice young lady to settle down with, and the first time we do it, I give her chlamydia. So then
Did you forget that you had it?
Yes, I
This is
did.
a game?
Yes.
Yes, it's a game.
So then
They should just call it life.
Damn, I gave
So
my wife
that dude is
chlamydia.
literally he is living his best life through that
So-
fucking game.
So
Weird.
so then it
Jeez.
says like she's upset because she found out you have it. What do? Do you apologize, get angry at her, or just beat her? And I was like,
Wow.
You gave me this.
so I just got angry at her, so she got all mad, so she didn't want to be with me. So what I did is because I let you commit crimes,
God damn.
I went and I killed the husband of the girl who gave it to me by
Okay.
putting antifreeze in his drink, so he died. So
It's like GTA.
This is a game on your
oh,
phone.
yes.
I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the Apple store right now.
Really?
So-
really, Jose?
I am. I'm convinced. If you could poison someone, give someone chlamydia, I'm in. That's all you need to do.
So then
Jeez.
I ended up having high blood pressure.
What?
So I
As
went,
one does.
so I went to the doctor and I got that at the chlamydia checked out. So then I ended up having a baby with the lady because she stayed with me. So she ends up
Wow.
having a baby, and then we have a second one, and I'm like, all right, cool, we have 2 kids, that's enough. So then it gives you an option to talk to her about doing birth or taking birth control. So I asked her, and she said no. So then I was like, so then I skip a year without having any sex, and then it says she's pregnant
Damn.
again.
Sounds like
Wait a second.
So like that's what I said. So then at that point, I was like, cool. Well, I guess I have to marry her now. I already have 3 fucking kids. It would like make sense. at
Wait a
this
second.
point.
You're still with her?
Yeah, we're still. What are you gonna say? So
What a
then,
loyal
where'd the
man.
third one come
so
from?
then I don't know. I don't know if the game just automatically has sex for you. I don't know how that works, but so then I ended up like proposing to her like 4 years straight, and she said no. So finally, I was like, I'm gonna kill this bitch.
Finally. Give her the OJ.
Oh my god, the glove don't
so
fit.
This time I was like, I'm gonna put a bear trap because they gave me an option to use a bear trap.
Of course.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna use a bear trap. She just
Yeah.
step on it. She's stupid. Because they even tells you how smart she is. So
Yeah,
she's fucking
dummy.
stupid.
Mhm,
So
dummy.
then she finds the bear trap and calls the police. So then I get sentenced to life for attempted murder.
Life for attempted murder? That's bullshit.
So-
Appeal.
So wait, so I don't
who's
have
your
any-
lawyer?
So I had money to appeal it. It didn't work. So
Oh,
then-
what?
But it gives you the chance to have conjugal visits. So I clicked on it,
Oh, no.
and she said yes to come have a conjugal visit with me. And I was like, I just fucking tried to kill you, and you're coming over to have sex with me in prison.
This is some Ted Bundy shit right now.
I was like,
Literally.
what the hell? So then, like, you could try to escape, which I tried every year and I failed. You could try to start a riot, which I failed. And then if you pay like $5.99 a month, you can actually join a gang to protect you. You have to get, like,
$5.99 a month.
you have to-
$5.99 of real American dollars?
yeah,
Orange cigarettes.
No,
What to say,
real
what-
dollars. So at that point, I was like, okay, I guess I'm not gonna join a gang because I'm not paying.
I was going to say, so what you're telling me is you don't want to be Andy Dufresne and get raped by the sisters. You have to pay $6 a month in real money?
Yes. So
Wow.
then, and then,
What a
even,
game.
and then even to like buy, because they give you a pet when you start when you're little, then the pet dies when you're like 4, and they're like, you want to buy another pet? Pay $6.99 so you can get the pet. You have to be
No.
their premium shit to get it, and I was like, I'm not paying for money to get a fucking fake dog that's gonna die in like 4 years.
Let me tell you, I would have bought that. I'm glad you told me because you said, oh, get another dog? Of course.
So then I finally end up dying because they gave me an electric chair. So I finally get electrocuted like 5 years later. So then when the game ends, I was like, okay, I guess I gotta start over. Then they're like, would you like to play as one of your sons that's alive? One of your kids instead? I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna
Whoa.
play as one of my kids. So I play as one of my kids, and they're like, oh yeah, now that your dad's dead, you inherited your debt. So I was already like negative $30 at age 13.
Wow.
So that was
Just
fun.
$30.
And then I
Oh,
kept
at least it was only $30.
no 13,000.
Oh.
So-
American?
Oh, in the game, yeah.
No,
In
bro,
cigarettes?
So then, like the rest of so like with that one, I had to rob people to kind of get back positive. So to do that,
Pickpocket.
I ended up going to jail to juvie
Oliver
for like
Twist.
2 years, and I got out. So because of that, I couldn't get any good jobs or go to school because I had a criminal record. So I had to rob people so I can pay for money so I can go to college. But then I got busted again because I tried killing my girlfriend in his career.
Again? Oh, wait, this is a different person.
Yeah, it's a different.
And murder runs in the family.
Murder-
Yes.
Yeah, it runs in the family.
Yeah. So then I got out. Well, no, I got abused because I kicked
You
my
got
brother. I
abused.
kicked my brother in the face, and then
Wow.
he called the cops for assault. So then I went to jail for another 5 years.
Well, let me tell you, I downloaded the game and
Wow.
I'm already
that
in.
quick.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, if you can give someone chlamydia and all that shit, I'm in.
Mhm.
So
That's crazy.
yeah. So I mean, it's not if you are like kind of like role playing RPG games, it's kind of cool. If you're like into the actual like you need to see shit going on, then you're probably not gonna be happy with it. But
Yeah, I'm in. I'm all the way in. I'll quickly share my game.
Wow.
I played this game called Retro Bowl. It's basically Tecmo Bowl, but on your phone.
that shit was hard.
So I'm 13 years in.
Damn.
It's I paid $1 for it because I played 8 games and I was like fully invested. And they're like, "You want to pay $1 for the premium version?" And I was like, "Yes."
Mhm.
That was the easiest yes I've ever done, and it's hard. I've only won 5 Tecmo Bowls with the New York Jets. So shout out to
Oh,
me.
wow.
And now I play
Yeah.
a baseball game that consumes my life, and I almost dropped like $20 on it, but I didn't.
Okay.
Responsible
Wow.
purchases.
Nice.
Responsible.
Anyways, we're 5 minutes over.
Oh, well.
Hey, I enjoyed that.
Yes.
That was
So
fun.
so maybe we should all just play that game and then next week have like
Show us your life.
I
Yeah,
just
Donna,
wish
I would
we
love
would
to
play
see
with
this.
each other.
that would be oh
Oh.
Wow, Donna,
Well,
relax.
y'all can play.
Come on, Donna.
Really?
do
Get
my
your
own
mind
thing.
out of
I'll
the
do my
gutter,
own
Donna.
thing. I'll do my
No,
own thing.
you know what would be fun? I saw it, but it took fucking forever. It took them 4 hours to do. There's a YouTube channel where they got, I guess, the new Need for Speed because you can drive like coast to coast,
Mhm.
and they did it where 4 people were playing at the same time, and it was first one to get from New York to LAX, but there was no map, and anytime you wanted to look at the map, you had to pull over and stop, like in real life, to look at it. It took them 4 hours to drive across the whole U.S. And They were in like real life,
Yeah, no.
in like real life time. Like they were playing. It took them 4 hours because every like 5 seconds they had to pull over, stop, make a complete stop, look at the map, and then try to remember where like to turn and where to go. And
Yeah.
then it was at the point where somebody was driving their Mustang like in the middle of the Grand Canyon, and they just kept falling in, and they couldn't figure out where the fuck to go because they didn't want to
Wow.
open the map. They're like, I'll figure it out because it shows you like the waypoints of everybody else. But if you're not the one leading, like you don't, if you're the one leading, you don't know where the fuck you're going.
Yeah, let me tell you, pre GPS and MapQuest, I probably would have just died because no chance I'm reading a map.
Facts.
Same.
Nobody knows how to read a map anymore.
No.
Just Google Maps.
Cartography is not my thing.
Nope.
I used to have to help do that.
So with
But
that being
anyways.
said, we wrap up the show.
Yes.
So make sure you tune in Wednesday on Facebook and Instagram. We'll figure it out somehow to do both at the same time. But we will do the announcement of the show. We'll get Jose on somehow to Zoom.
How exciting.
Yay.
Zulus, you better win, you bastards.
So we'll be there. Like I said, we're gonna more than likely take the week off next week for Mother's Day. So we will be back after that, which would be the 17th. And we'll be back for the Final Four edition. We might bring somebody here who's
Yeah.
like his food. Or maybe we'll just
Please
some food in.
bring food with you, future guest.
Future
So,
guest.
We'll get that going. Maybe we'll get Daniel on
Yeah,
and have
Daniel.
him make some food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Daniel.
So
I don't know who you
And
are,
Daniel.
but hell yeah.
Daniel.
so we'll do that. So with that being said and wrapping up the show, I'm G
I'm Dom.
And Donna.
and Jose's in the back chilling out. So for 210 Culture,
Bringing
Bringing
the
the
best
best
of
of 210
210
Nation.
Nation.